Hello and welcome back to 4 Accelerator, another episode of How to Beat Deity. I'm your host Strateghost, and today we are back with Trajan leading Rome. We are in the middle of a domination game, it turns out. We attacked the Aztecs, then we attacked Amonitore. We're also attacking Dido, if I can get to it. Dido up here in the northeast of our continent. And then I think today we're gonna just try to start conducting war against our enemies on this other continent, which will involve just building up a big navy and trying to send our forces over, probably to over to Egypt first. Over here, we are in the middle of the Renaissance era. We've got caravels, we've got frigates, and they're all doing a lot of damage against our enemies for right now. So let's just keep everything moving. And since I want to keep these out of range of Tyr until we can actually attack it, so I'll just move all the ships in as close as possible for right now. Okay, we would probably like to move a caravel back into Sidon just to help the loyalty a little bit. And we'll just leave these troops outside of the city for now. We can move them in when we can actually do some damage to it. We'll attack this caravel. We'll move this bombard over, and this crossbowman. Actually, we probably should move that away from this encampment, but that's fine. We'll try to protect our city from that caravel, but we're not really worried about it. Because we are going for domination at this point, we want to prioritize science and gold. We already have campus and commercial hub here. Let's see, are there any great people we want to get at this point? Not really. We could faith purchase some of these, but they're not crucial. Adam Smith would be nice, but it's not anything we necessarily need. So I think I'm gonna start with just a trader here. We want to get as many trade routes as possible to keep our gold up. I moved these galleys back to get them away from this caravel, but now I am going to move the frigate forward to attack the city to help us destroy it that much quicker. Let's see, I want to move everything up as much as I can. With this great general and an Azinga, this bombard can fire after moving, which is very useful. We'll get this around here. And I think we'll pillage for a little bit of science. And then attack the city with our musketmen. And now we have Kerma. So now we'll move these galleys back forward. Alright, and I'm just going to do some standard repairs. And let that go on its way. Notice we already have the capital of Nubia, so it's not essential that we knock her out of the game, but we have our military here already, so I think we might as well. And then we'll just move our military in this way once we get some ships as support. Okay, what else do we want to build? We could build some wonders, but none of these are going to be especially useful to us. So I think at this point we just want to focus on military. We would like to get a harbor in here if we can. In 5 turns it'll grow and we can get a harbor, and then we can produce ships out of Rome, which will be very useful. I think for now, why don't we get a builder? We got some mines we could improve, some other tiles we could improve down here, so I'll just get a builder in Rome. Do we have the card in? No, we're not using the card for that, but that's fine. Anything I want to promote right now while we have these promotion cards in for half discounts on gold and resources? We could promote this legion, we could promote this legion. We already used that. Why don't we just promote up this legion? And we'll move this knight just to get a little closer to where we're trying to go. And an Azinga can move up there. Want to heal this musketman. Move this one forward. Sure, move that forward. We'll just put this on alert. Alright, we got a courser. Why don't we move the courser over in this direction just to help defend Mediolanum a little bit. And we have a good frigate here to help us out. We can build lumber mills everywhere. So in all this land, just as I said last time, I don't really want to micromanage very much, so I'm just going to prioritize production wherever I can get it, and I'm not going to worry about chopping rainforests, even if they're on hills, because at this point I'm just a little lazy. Okay, and I think we found the last civilization. Exchanging capitals is a good idea. Okay. Alright, we might want to step this guy back and heal him in the city. We will continue moving our courser, put it in the fort, and fortify. In Ostia, why don't we just get working on a workshop? We can also eventually get a harbor in here. That'll be a good thing to do. We could use some food in here, though, in order to get that going. Okay, so we'll just build the workshop here. The question is what we're going to need for conquering, and right now we are researching military science for cavalry, which will be a strong unit for the era, because we're still in the Renaissance for right now. So I think we'll just focus on light cavalry for the time being. So I'll start building a courser in here. And where is what's his name? Victor. I'd like to put Victor wherever we're building units. Oh, we don't have Victor, never mind. I would like to have Victor for this Embrasure promotion, which gives a free promotion to units, but we don't have Victor just yet. Maybe we'll get him later. And wherever we can, we also want to focus on ships, particularly frigates, I think, so we can just tear through cities on the coast as quickly as possible. Here, we can get a granary so we get more housing in that city. Here, we can get a water mill, repair the granary there. Alright, start attacking tier. We'll move this caravel up. Tier's walls will go down in no time. We'll just heal up this night. We'll heal up all our forces here for the time being while we move our ships around. We're not at war with Germany, so I don't have to worry about that caravel just yet. But we want to leave these galleys in place so that we can upgrade them to caravels as soon as possible. And we are sending this settler just over here, just because we got a free settler off of Dido. We still want to focus production with all our builders. Alright, I'm just going to explore down the coast. It looks like Mbanza Congo is also close to the coast, which is very good. We can just nab these cities with ships and a few land units. Nab that. Then it'll take a little bit longer to get into Aachen. Frederick has a fair bit of military, but only about half as much. And we can also get Tbilisi pretty quickly too, it looks like. So I don't expect this game to take very much longer to win with a domination victory. Alright. Alright, been announced, but we kind of expected that. Alright, we could build a dam for some housing, or we could just build an armory. I think we'll go for the armory, or we could get a builder or a trader. Why don't we get a trader first for the economic advantage? We can build a lumber mill there. We could get an arena. Well, we'll just get an arena there, just because we can. And in the Zinga, we'd like to move you up. We'll just move our musketmen forward and start attacking with this bombard. The city doesn't have walls, so we're not in any danger. We can get one of these galleys now. Yeah, her cities are not going to last for very long. Alright. Just spending builder charges any way I can in the area. Not really microing too hard. Heal up this one. Sure, we can kill this crossbowman. We'll be able to retreat it if it's necessary. Okay, so we already gained sources. Now let's siphon some funds, try to promote up Acacius, our Roman spy. I don't want to give you coffee for 4 gold.
However beautiful the strategy.
Alright. So with the half-off card in, we can upgrade our coursers to cavalry for 135 gold, which is not bad. We're just gonna... I think I'm just gonna pull this one back and heal up back here. What's the next thing we want to get? We could go for ballistics, get cuirassiers, and field cannons. We could go for oil just to find out where the oil's gonna be. We might want to get industrialization first, though. It'll take a while to get there, but... yeah, why don't we go for industrialization? We want to pick up these sea techs so we can get shipyards. Maybe a Venetian arsenal would help us. If we have anywhere with an industrial zone by the sea, I'm not sure that we do. We didn't really plan ahead for that. Probably would have been smart, but no worries. And I think I'll just get the watermill here first. And that city is ours. Okay, so we're trying to prioritize gold. So distance to Rome or distance to any of our cities is what's going to get us a lot of gold with these internal trade routes. So we are already sending out of, let's see, Rome is, yeah, 2 turns until that grows, which is good. Let's get the military academy there. Yeah, so we'd like to send a trade route from far away to Rome so it goes through as many trading posts as possible. Why don't we try Qasir Ibram? Actually, why don't we try Sidon first? I lost track of where that trader was, but we'll find it. There it is. Okay, so we'll move you over to Sidon. Here we will build, we could build walls, but we don't really need to. I'll just build a builder. Try to get some farms and lumber mills up. And here, we can't purchase a granary or a monument. We don't have enough for that. We could get a harbor going. That might be the best thing to do here. Sure, why don't we just get that +3? We don't expect to use this city a whole lot, so we'll just try to get some extra gold while we can. Just farming experience on these units. Repair our harbor. If we can. Looks like we can't because there's still units there. So we'll just keep building our commercial hub. Get some gold there. We'll promote up this to a caravel. Keep exploring. Antioch. Alright, we won an emergency that had been declared on us a long time ago for a nuke. We can destroy this caravel pretty easily with our frigates, I think. Heal that up. Just move our forces in this direction. Okay, we already have a harbor here. It's a full harbor for right now, so let's work on a frigate. We want to get frigates wherever we can. Let's get a trader here. Just healing up these units for now. Alright, let's repair that farm. Alright, no more walls on tier. Let's pillage first and then see about attacking. Great. Alright, we want to send this to Rome. I'm just sending all the trade routes to Rome, partly for thematic reasons. Okay, we should be able to, yeah, get this loyalty fixed once we take tier. And let's just get some sight on all this land. Found another city-state, Hong Kong. That's cool. No peace. We're just going to take you out of the game. No peace. I'm going to take you out of the game too. We're just going to have our whole continent to ourselves.
Human nature, as manifested in tribalism
Okay.
and nationalism.
Nationalism, we can now make corps and fleets. Very useful indeed. And we'll go for civil engineering next. Alright, we'd like to get a harbor here, I think, so we will buy a tile just out here. That's fine. And what do we want here? Could just build the armory, I suppose. That's one more capital for us. Let's put the ship back in just to keep that loyalty up. Let's see what would we like at this point. We're headed towards industrialization, and then vertical integration will actually be really strong once we get factories up. But why don't we start with Victor so we can get to that Embrasure promotion, and we will put Victor, I suppose, in Rome because we have Magnus here in Mediolanum. Oh, I think Rome will be good. Right after that military academy, let's get this harbor going. We could put it here. We could put it for a +1. We could get, yeah, let's put it over here next to this other harbor. So just place it down so it's cheaper. Go and improve that. We have a lot of faith which we can spend on military land units, and because we have the monumentality dedication, we can also spend it on builders and settlers and traders. Right now I'm just building them because why not? Okay, we don't have much gold, so we're not trying to promote these. We are trying to build a lot of ships, so we want press gangs in. We want to decrease unit maintenance. We can use Machiavellianism for a spy to get lots of gold fast that way. That's pretty useful. We don't really need oligarchic legacy. Triangular trade would be quite useful because we have a fair number of trade routes. So I think that will be good. Why don't we just purchase a builder with faith in here. And we'll just do some basic repairs here as well. We'll get our monument up, we'll get our granary up, we'll get our harbor up. I want a harbor before a granary. Let's move our musketmen forward. Alright, and we'll move our ships up. The ships can just take these cities on their own, honestly. Don't want to do that. I'll just heal you up in the city. Alright, no more experience because we've destroyed the encampment's defenses entirely. Alright, repair that farm. And next turn. Cleopatra's happy with us because we have a big military. She likes big militaries, and she cannot lie.
It is the mark of an educated.
Alright, we want to kill this caravel. We could get a campus in here. It wouldn't be a great campus. We could get a +2 there. We already have our industrial zone. We could get a workshop. Why don't we get a spy going here? 10 turns isn't too bad. We want to get a lumber mill. University here for the science. Okay, we'll send this one to our newest city over here, Qasr Ibrim. University. Workshop. Let's see, still prioritizing production. So let's get a lumber mill there. And let's also just buy a builder in here. Let's get one here to repair this stuff as well. Oh, we also have Valletta, so we can spend our faith on walls if we needed it. Which we don't, because we're not really being attacked at all. Okay, they got some caravels, but that's alright. We have frigates. Alright, move that musketman there. Okay, those are improved. We can get some lumber mills. Now we'll have full loyalty here, so now we can send this caravel out. Alright, Tbilisi's down here. Alright, we want to make sure we have Valletta on our side. We need a couple more envoys for it, though. Aid request to Trajan, sure, I'll put that out there. See if it gets any takers. Free gold for us. Definitely a market. Let's repair up that iron. We'll repair the horses. Let's repair up that farm. Let's just send this horseman out to explore these lands over here. Okay, what else can we do with you? I think these woods would be better with the lumber mill on them, so... we could put a commercial hub down. I think we just want to keep going with more frigates, though. More frigates. Okay, so this builder... Put a mine down there. Alright, just fortify you. Alright, we want a harbor here. Okay, we want to promote this one up. Bombardment. We want to promote up this caravel. Defending versus ranged. And we want to take out Dido's last city. Nope, no peace. There can be no peace. Sure, I'll give you that. Why not? Nope. We got denounced. Let's put one into that. I mean, I'm fine if we get an emergency on tier, because we're going to keep it no matter what. And let's try to get gold going. In fact, let's just put all of our points into that. See if it passes. It did pass. Alright, and so now we're going to get some free gold. Presumably. The AI doesn't always... They don't have to give you gold, but we'll find out if we get any. I would like to take out this down here. But I'd have to upgrade this for 250 gold, and I don't want to spend that much right now, so I'll just wait for Fez to hopefully take care of that encampment. Tbilisi's actually really close to us. We might want to start with Tbilisi instead of Egypt. Work our way up that way. Okay. Definitely want to keep... you know what? I want to get a builder in here. We definitely want to keep making frigates here, though. Takes 5 turns, and it only uses 20% of the Niter resources necessary because we have Magnus with the Black Marketeer promotion, which is nice. Let's repair up that. Our spy was not captured, which is good, but he didn't complete the mission, which is bad. We'll get a university. Let's build a monument. We can move this over to tier. Let's get a library in here. Put a lumber mill down. Lumber mill here. We want to repair that. Alright, promote this one up for bombardment. Well, that was easy. Let's prepare that monument. Alright, we'll just heal these guys up. Put down a lumber mill. I think we'd like to prioritize food here, because we'd like to get Rome to keep growing. So we'll send it to Tenochtitlan. Get some gold there. We're just moving our frigates out to start taking whatever land we can over here on this side of that continent. Nope. Nothing for you. Not if you come at me with a demand like that. Yep, I'm not building walls, and she doesn't like that. Okay, we completed our encampment with all buildings.
A common mistake that people make when trying to design something completely foolproof.
Alright. So we still want press gangs in. I think we do want all this gold. That's the best thing we can get right now. We will get a couple more envoys to put into Valletta soon, thankfully. I think we want to keep Machiavellianism in, though. Sure, I'll just take Mumar Sinan. I don't know how many industrial zones we're still going to build, but... yeah. Okay. And, oh, the next one was going to be... actually, we could just get that with Faith. We could also get Adam Smith with Faith. These might be good uses of our Faith. Why don't we get Adam Smith? That's a pretty strong one. And, we might be... we might be able to get Leonardo da Vinci. That's probably a good one to get, too. Just some automatic culture to synergize with the rest of our stuff. Let's get mobilization so we can get Levy en masse. En masse. Let's build a university here. Actually, can we build... no, we can't build a harbor. So a university there. Let's build a granary. Why not? Let's just improve this rice. Let's see. Let's get a lighthouse first. That'll really help the city grow faster. We would like to put a mine down here. Get more production in this city. Let's improve that fish, then we'll repair those turtles. Alright, we can't really do anything with these tundra tiles right now. So why don't we just send this one up here. Keep moving a frigate out. Take the city with that caravel. And that's a monitory gone. And Dido is soon to follow. Alright, let's just put a harbor down here. That works for me. Alright, so one less opponent to worry about. Let's keep going for that Embrasure. It'd be nice to get this one just so if we need to, we can move him around to get the +4 loyalty per turn towards other cities. So we'll get Garrison Commander. Slightly more offensive-y promotion for him. Alright, with frigates, we can only hit this one at a time. With battleships, however, we could really tear through those walls. We are getting coal right now with industrialization, and then we can go straight for refining to unlock battleships. So, yeah, why don't we just plan to do that right away? What cards do we want to put in? I think we still leave these in for now. If there's anything we want to promote later, we'll just promote them later. But for now, we can save up our gold. And we will send this to Rome. Alright, I'm going to start just moving all of my forces over to the other continent, the New World, as it were, from our perspective. And we have secured a golden age because we have taken a Monitory out of the game. How rude of us. Let's heal this up. Alright, we have been denounced by everyone in the game at this point. Barbarians approach. We can just destroy that. Kill that. Plunder. Pillage and plunder. And Dido is now out of the game as well. Carthago delinda est. Carthage must be destroyed. We will keep that city, and we will start repairing the monument, the harbor, and the granary. Alright, here, why don't we build a stable, just because we're going to want cavalry for some rapid warfare on the other continent. We want to improve that. Let's put some farms down. And how many turns left in this era? 10 turns left in this era, so we'll finish out this era for this episode. Any good campus spots? No. Let's just get a commercial hub in here, as we're already doing. Why don't we buy a builder in here, just to get some farms down. Adam Smith will get us the Embrasure promotion that we've been looking for on Victor, who is in Rome, building our harbor in there. Move up there. Put a farm down. Alright, so we are no longer at war with any city-states, and we are back in control of Valletta just because we took out 2 other civs with a bunch of envoys, which is good for us. We could get Kabul and Granada pretty easily, as well as Hong Kong, because no one has any envoys with those ones, it looks like. So we'd like some envoys if we can. We'll build the military academy in Arpinum, our old military capital. Let's get a lumber mill there. Let's get a lumber mill here. And we'll just skip your turn. Move everyone out. Heal them up as well. Alright, we'd like to get a privateer over here just to get that. Actually, we could just send one of our troops there. So we'll move the musketmen onto that. heal up all these forces. Then we'll promote them up when we can and send them over, I guess, in the direction of Egypt. We'll just leave them in the sea, biding their time. Alright, and I think that emergency ended because we took out anyone who was doing it. So that's just good for us. What did we get for doing that? 200 diplomatic favor. That's pretty good because that's about our only source of diplomatic favor at this point. Otherwise, we're just spending it. We're losing it because we have so many grievances. What do we want here? We could just build military, or we could keep building builders. Why don't we just keep building builders over here? We would like our lighthouse. We'll send this musketman out. Send all these troops forward. Alright, let's put a farm down. Oop, put a farm down. Let's improve that crabs. Let's put a farm down there. We can promote that knight. Let's just get our cavalry over here. Heal up all these forces. Rolling barrage. Good, good, good. Let's just see what's down here. Not much of anything. Lumber mill there. It's good to save up our gold so that we can get battleships as soon as possible.
The key words
We just got industrialization. Let's look to see if we have coal. We've got one source there, which we definitely want to improve right away. We've got one source here, which we're already collecting. One source there, which we want to get improved. And one source here, which we want to get improved. And that coal will help us get our battleships up and running. We want to look for gold here with our spy. We already failed one in Germany. Memphis looks pretty tasty with 1,000 gold, so we'll go to Memphis. Just walk in Memphis. Put a lighthouse down. In fact, why don't we get our factory up? We could buy a factory, actually. Yeah, why don't we just build our lighthouse, then a factory. The only problem is I'm not sure I want to build coal power plants because I want to save the coal for units. So I think I will just do that instead, and I won't bother with the coal power plants. It's not like we really need the production, at least not right now. We could put down an industrial zone, we could get a +4 there, we could get a +5 there. I think we'll just get the +5. Although it might have made more sense to get the flat tile used up, but it doesn't really matter. I'm not sweating it. Let's get Granada, since we can get suzerainty of that. Let's get an industrial zone here. Let's just repair the synagogue. Oh, we got a flood, so let's repair those tiles. We can use our Legion to help repair as well. Always fun aspect of the Legions. Alright, that's as far as we can see, but we see that the capital's there, their capital's there. We can't attack that with battleships, unfortunately. Well, maybe one. No, that's a bit too far. So we'll have to come at that with land units, unfortunately, but we can get two of the capitals mostly with ships, and then just sending in a couple land units to snag them, which is useful. Alright, let's put a farm down there. And let's see, I think I would really like, well, I could get Ferdinand Magellan. We're going to get him anyway. I would really like Leonardo da Vinci, so I'm going to use faith to patronize him. And that'll give us lots of culture for our workshops, which is good. Keeping us strong in the culture game, although we're already far ahead of everyone else. Seven turns left in this era. Let's just explore down here. There's our Great Admiral, which we want to use for Renaissance and Industrial. Is that will not count with the battleship, unfortunately. But it counts with all our current ships, so that's just fine. Why don't we build the shipyard here? Alright, we are getting 6 coal per turn right now. Let's get a granary in here. Alright, Mabanza Congo's got quite a bit of land. Faith, ooh. A little lackluster this late in the game, I'm afraid. Wonder Construction is the next Grand Engineer. That's fine. We're not really building wonders so much as capturing them. We don't need James Young because we are about to reveal oil in any case. So if we get that one, we'll just pass and move on to the next one. Let's build a farm. Let's move out that way. Alright, here's our Great Admiral. Why don't we move this Great Admiral over here to be with these ships down here? And we could just start using our frigates on Rockadet, Memphis, and Swanet. Yeah, why don't we just send all our frigates up this way before we turn them into battleships? Because those will fall pretty quickly. Hey, Leo. It's now possible for me to call a special session of the World Congress. Oh, we already did that, though. So that just needs to go bye-bye. Alright, we can promote this frigate for whatever reason. We've circumnavigated the globe, which we didn't need to do. Were we the first in the world? Yeah, the world's first for 5 era score. Would have been smart to save that for later, but oh well. Alright, try to kill the spearmen, then we can take that barbarian encampment. Let's just build a university here. Let's build a shipyard. Put another farm down. Put a farm down over here. Keep getting builders in here. More coal. No, I'm not giving you those luxuries for 2 gold per turn. Alright, Frederick built Oxford. Using that great engineer, probably. Yep, whoever that was. Now Gustav Heifel is coming out. Alright, let's get a workshop going, unless we can build another spy. Let's get a trader first. We're already sending one to Memphis. We already got caught once in Aachen, so let's not repeat that mistake. Mbanza Congo, 618 to Tbilisi. Alright, Mbanza Congo it is. Let's get a trader in here as well. And we can get a trader in there. Let's just build farms everywhere we can. Put a wine plantation improvement there. Wow, we can get a lot of traders. Let's build a library here. Not looking to pay that much. Alright, we'll get this barbarian encampment for a little bit of gold. A wee bit of gold. Alright, now what do? I guess we start attacking Germany from this side. It's no big concern of ours if these cities flip over. We'll try to spend some faith to get more military units once we take these cities, but we can start just by taking them with our ships. We got a few frigates that'll help us do it, and a caravel, so that's perfect. And we'll get bombardment. I'll just set this to explore. Sure, I'll just declare war on you. Texcoco, the largest city of our people.
Let's get on our knees. I only understand friendship or scorched earth.
Alright. Barbarossa forced our hand. So let's start killing them. Unfortunately, it would take quite a while to break that down, for whatever reason. Why don't we move back and make a core, or make a fleet, rather. We can get a shipyard here. In fact, why don't we just buy the shipyard and then keep building frigates? Let's see, 21 production. Trying to decide if we want the Venetian arsenal over here. Wouldn't be a bad play. We do want to build a lot of ships. Why don't we just keep building frigates for now, though? And we can build frigates out of here as well, so we shall. We could get a trader in here, we could get a builder. Why don't we go for a builder? And we can get a trader here, so we'll get a trader there. Let's get a trader there. Repair the lighthouse. Alright, we got 2 envoys. Let's just hang on to these envoys for now. We'll find a better use for them later. Oh, that knight might die. Oh, that's a barbarian encampment. Alright, let's, oh, we already have a knight on the move down here. Put a farm down. Keep exploring up this way. Mpinda. Next turn. That was a close one. Run away. Let's just hit home a little bit while we can. Alright, we got a core there. We might not be quite ready to take these cities. We might want those battleships after all, but it won't take us very long to get them. We are 2 turns away from rifling and then 6 turns away from refining. We could get the factory here. Yeah, and then, yeah, we'll get the factory. And why don't we get the factory here as well? Yeah. Alright, we already sent one from Tyr. Let's try sending one from Nuri to Rome for some extra gold and faith and so on. We could build the armory. We're not really building many troops out of Chalco. It's a little isolated from the sea. So we could get an industrial zone. +5 industrial zone here, so that sounds good. We can get a workshop in here for production culture. We do want a shipyard. We do want a lighthouse. Oop, didn't want to do that, but we can move it just right back where it was. Alright, just doing some exploring down here. Alright, we want to avoid this hurricane if we can. We don't need it destroying our units. So hopefully that hurricane doesn't kill anything, but maybe we surrounded it in such a way that it will definitely hit something that we have. We are not gonna stay here for very long if we take the city, so we might just move this to Tbilisi instead, because I don't think we already have a spy going to Tbilisi. We have it going to, yeah, move on to Congo, so we'll send this one to Tbilisi. Could have thought that one through a little bit more. Keep moving our frigate. Well, I probably should have declared war on Cleopatra, but that's fine. No big deal. Yeah, these attacks are going to take forever, unfortunately. Yeah, the bombard's not going to help much either. Yeah, we're just going to have to wait till battleships. We can... Oops, 4. We can settle over here just to get like a little forward base. We can settle here as well. So I think I will purchase... yeah, I'll purchase a couple settlers, actually, just to get those little forward bases to heal up our forces. I want a gold focus. But I want to send it to, yeah, Rome, why not? Let's get a workshop. We can get a bath here. Oh, it doesn't really matter to me. Just put it there. Factory over here would be good. Would not be amiss. Let's just boo in, I suppose. Alright, the hurricane missed most of our units. That's great. Yeah, we will declare a formal war on you. Aha! Privateer spotted. And just like that, gone. Soon Memphis shall follow. We want gold. We could definitely use some more builders up here, so why don't I just purchase a few of those. While they're still cheaper for us, there we go. Alright, we'll link that one up. We'll send this one over here. Alright, we are no longer the suzerain of Granada, or just Granada, but Antioch has also declared war on us. Oh, Granada, ever the thorn in our side. Farm down. We do not want James Young. It's going to be a while before the next one comes up. That's alright. Great engineer. Yeah, we'll probably get the next great engineer. Could build a coal power plant for a lot of production. I think I'm just going to go for the shipyard first. We'll build a factory in there. We will build a workshop here. Why don't we... Let's see. Mediolanum could definitely use some food, so we'll put it... I think we'll start... Well, no, we do still want to focus gold, so we'll keep doing that. We will get a harbor up and running. Production. Production. Shipyard. Okay, I think we would like to put Victor in Memphis, which we just took. That way he'll put 4 loyalty on other cities as we take them. And we'd like to start saving up faith so that we can... Actually, let's just purchase some ancient walls first from Valletta. Let's start repairing this stuff. And we'd like to start purchasing units in Memphis as well. Let's see, why don't we start with... I think just a bombard. Or a field cannon would be stronger against Egypt's units. So why don't we get a field cannon? Promote up this knight. Alright, we definitely want to back off these units. We don't want them to be destroyed. Why don't we just retreat all of our units, honestly? Can't get open borders there. This might have been a mistake. Alright, hopefully that survives the hit. It should be able to. And then we can just retreat all of our units here. We want this settler to move down there, and we'll just hook up this legion with it. Well, that'll get shot, hopefully not destroyed, but quite possibly destroyed. Move our legion down, musketmen. We might be able to get a promotion and just take Shiddet with this caravel all on its own. Let's give that a try. Then we might be able to do the same thing with Apu. And that is the industrial era. So that is the end of our episode. Thank you for watching. Quiet you, Sean Bean. Thank you for watching. If you liked, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment. You can leave questions, comments, criticisms, requests, anything that I can do in future episodes. I'd be happy to. Otherwise, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!